welcome to the first episode of Am I Wrong? First of all, I want to say that I am in no way intending to hurt anyone. I'm just hoping that we acknowledge this issue a little bit more. Yeah, at the end of the day, I just want everyone to be happy in their own spaces. So yeah, before we get into what I want to talk about exactly, I wanted to kind of define what toxic relationship means. Relationship in itself is something that requires work and effort, and it also has, you know, good times and bad times kind of thing. That's normal. A relationship obviously will have these things because it's two or more individuals who are different from each other. So toxic relationship is more of like when someone is behaving in a way that emotionally and or physically damages the other person. So it's like constant disrespect, fear in the relationship, dominance, control, kind of like you feel like the care and love is conditioned. It's like, if you do this, then I love you. If you don't do this, I won't love you, kind of thing. In a normal relationship, even if there are arguments, fights, or disagreements, you still kind of respect each other and let each other be who they are. Whereas in a toxic relationship, you want the person to be who you want the person to be and not giving the person the liberty to be who they are. Yeah. Okay, so me and you, we all have millions of relationships in our lives, throughout our lives, which includes relationship with your parents, your siblings, your friends, your colleagues, your romantic partner if you have one, and each relationship is different. Any of them could be toxic. There is a potential that it could be toxic, and in some cases maybe the toxic one is you also. We can't really take that out. You could also be that. If you think about it, the reason it's toxic, the reason you could be toxic or someone else is toxic to you, a lot of times it's because they themselves have issues that they don't address. They deny those issues but project it on you, or vice versa. You have issues that you have not addressed and you project that on that person, and obviously when you project that person, you know, obviously doesn't feel good. You're turning negativity and problems, your problems, onto that person. It is bad, but it's not the end of even the relationship if you're willing to work towards those things. Now, imagine, let's say, a 20-year-old girl. She's working, she's independent, she's very secure, has her life together, she knows where she's going, basically. This girl is your friend, you know her for ages, and you care a lot about her and you feel a lot for that girl, and she comes to you and she says, oh, you know, my boyfriend or girlfriend is very controlling, doesn't let her do what she wants, projects their dreams onto her, or they want to know everything she's doing every minute of the day. She's like, oh yeah, I can't say this because he's gonna doubt me, or he's gonna be too angry. And also, like, every time a disagreement happens, it's always her fault somehow. You know, it's always blaming her for everything, make her feel guilty, make her feel like everything is your fault kind of thing, and stuff like that, you know, like controlling, she's scared. What would you say to her? I want you to really think about this. What do you say to her? I think you'd say the same things I would say. Things like, you deserve better and you need good people around you who would support you and trust you and encourage you to go further and do better, right? Now imagine the same girl with the same problems. This time her parents are being this toxic being to her. I want to know what you would have said to her, because like when it was the partner, most people, like, without hesitation would be like, girl, you deserve better, right? But I want to know, if it was the parents, how would you react? You can pause the video right here and think about it. Like, at any point would you be like, yeah, but it's your parents. Would you say that? That's basically what I wanted to talk about in this video. It's toxic family relationships, because I feel like when it's parents, it's like everything goes. It's like, you know, sugarcoat everything. Every time children have problems regarding their parents, it always at some point comes to, yeah, but it's your parents. Does that like give them an immunity, like to do whatever they want and to say whatever they want? When someone else is being toxic to you, it's a little bit easier for you to say, I am not gonna put up with this. No, this is not happening with me. You know you deserve better, you know your worth, and you're like, no, I'm not taking this shit. But when it's your parents, it is hard to accept that this is happening. But that's the thing, it's not really their fault, I would say. Do not click out of the video right now. Let me explain. What I'm trying to say is, it could happen. It could very easily happen that your parents are the toxic people in your life, because one, you would take the longest time to even accept that they are toxic for you. You know, that's already like a lot, because you have been putting up with things, you have tolerated so many things, and like you don't want to accept that. You're like, no. But I'm just saying that they are also humans, and being a parent is hard, and they cannot be perfect all the time. Everyone can make mistakes, and I feel like a lot of times parents do make mistakes, but no one wants to see that. You know, I get it. They don't want to see that because it's hard, because parenting is hard. But is that good to the other person? Because the kid is a victim in a way of that behavior. And just because parenting is hard, you can't deny the impact that their mistakes could have. When a parent is gaslighting the kid and blaming the kid for everything, even though there was a mistake of their part, you can't say, yes, but they love you. No! The parent is gaslighting, and gaslighting is the same definition for everyone. So let's stop sugarcoating. Let's just acknowledge that, yes, it happens. If the parent is like, your dreams are stupid, the dreams I have for you is what makes sense, is what is best for you, or whatever, like, no, the kid might have dreams. The kid is a human being, and they have desires, they have dreams, they look up to something, you know, and they want to become something. They have their own mind. But when that's happening, you can't be like, yes, but you know, your parents know what's best for you. Like, you can't just keep sugarcoating what parents say and make it seem like they are always right. Yes, and again, I want to say, I'm not saying parents, shame on you, you're wrong, whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that parents are human beings and they can make mistakes, and like every other human beings, they also have issues. And like I said, if they haven't addressed those issues, especially, you know, with previous generations, maybe, because I feel like generations now are a lot more aware of things, but before there wasn't that much awareness and stuff like that. So they probably didn't know that they have to address their issues, because I feel like long ago people would rather deny their issues and pretend it's not there, and pretend, you know, they don't have issues, you know, they're not broken. Yeah, we're all broken. So I feel like the mistake is when you refuse to listen to the child when the child is telling you how they feel, and try to work with the child to have a better relationship, you know, because toxic relationship doesn't mean like there's no hope. There is hope. you know, even in toxic relationships. It depends on the extent. Some, like, I feel like most toxic relationships can be worked on. You know, you have to be able to have an open communication and be able to express both all the partners that are in the relationship and try to work with that. The problem becomes when the person refuses to accept that there is an issue and that their behavior was bad. And I am here to tell you, if someone is toxic to you, no matter who it is, the first thing, like I said, is try to talk to the person. And if at some point the conversation ends up somewhere like, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about, I know what I'm saying, or something of that sort, if it's not going anywhere, then stop and just set boundaries. Again, it doesn't matter who, set boundaries. And setting boundaries doesn't mean you hate the person, doesn't mean you're not grateful for the person, doesn't mean you don't love the person. It just means you love yourself too. You know, mental health is very important. We all kind of know that now, but at some point, you know, if you let these things happen to you constantly, at some point these things will reflect on you physically. I have experienced something like that, where my mental health was so low that there was a huge impact on my physical health. So that's why I'm saying, it doesn't matter who it is, set boundaries when you need to be able to protect you. Know where to have limits with a person. And if you had a conversation and that went well and great, yes, very happy for you. But if that doesn't work, because normally toxic people have a huge ego issue and they will not really want to talk about it and admit they have issues, but you know, again, if you have any toxic family and no one is telling you this, I am telling you this, it's not selfish to set boundaries, even with families. Okay, you can be there for the person, you can help that person, you know, you can continue to love them and be there for them, but know where to have limits so it doesn't affect you. It's very important, and that was the whole point of this video. So yes, I hope I haven't missed anything. If I did, then you know, you'll see another video talking about that. Yes, this is all I wanted to say in this video, and I am going to be live on Instagram the coming week to discuss more about this. And if you have anything to tell me, or if you want to tell me I'm wrong, you can even comment under this video. But if you want a discussion, you can catch me live on Instagram. Make sure to follow me so you know when that's happening. And yeah, we can discuss more about this and, I don't know, share things. And if you want to share your experience or someone's experience, anything, you know, we can talk about it and yeah, have a good chat. I hope this first episode was great for you too. Press the like button if you liked this and if you're looking forward to the next one, and subscribe to the channel because, well, there are a lot of things coming and it's free, so you know, why not? But no, if you want to, you do it. You're free. You're a free person. You do whatever you want. Okay, yeah, I'll see you next week. Yeah, bye. Be happy. Yeah. If you are my kid watching this and you think I am toxic for you, please come and talk to me about it. Maybe I need your help. Please help me to be a better mom for you. Yeah, thank you.